Today, we're exploring a tragic story that touched the hearts of thousands online. A story of passion, creativity, and a young artist whose light was dimmed far too soon. This is the heartbreaking case of Francesca Cheska Ferrera, known to her fans as Cheska, a talented Filipino animator whose promising life came to a devastating end in 2023. Francesca was born on December 22, 2004 in Quezon City, Philippines. She had a twin sister, Francine, who often went by Franz. Together, the two shared a love for art. But while Francine focused on watercolor painting, Francesca found her voice in digital animation. Her YouTube channel, Cheska, became a place where her imagination came alive through unique animatics, original characters, and the well-known Country Humans series. Her videos stood out not just for their artistic detail, but for the quiet sincerity and effort behind them. Outside of YouTube, Francesca was deeply involved in her school life. She participated in cheerleading, short films, and theater productions, bringing her animation talents into her real-world projects. She was a high school senior with big dreams, studying at Binyan City Senior High School and planning for college at De La Salle University. By all accounts, she was driven, creative, and full of life. But behind the screen, something tragic was unfolding. On January 3rd, 2023, Francesca posted what would unknowingly be her final video, a New Year's compilation from her popular Crush series. Fans assumed she was taking a break, maybe to focus on school or to work on her next animation. Nobody expected what would come next. During a cheerleading practice in late February, Francesca was thrown into the air for a stunt, but she was not caught properly. She hit her head hard during the fall. At first, her symptoms were brushed off. She felt dizzy, nauseous, and disoriented. Her sister later recalled that she couldn't move her eyes properly. Despite this, Francesca kept pushing. She went back to practice, still feeling unwell. Then it happened again. During another cheer routine, she suffered a second fall, and this time it was worse. The injury appeared internal, but instead of seeking immediate care, Francesca was told to massage it, as if it were a mild concussion. According to her family, the coach not only downplayed her condition, but pressured her to keep going. She was told that stepping back would ruin the cheer dance and affect the team's morale. The guilt was too much. Francesca continued even as her symptoms grew unbearable. Eventually, she collapsed on her way to the faculty office. She was rushed to the hospital where she slipped into a coma. Despite weeks of medical care and her family's desperate efforts, Francesca passed away tragically on May 31, 2023. She had suffered a severe skull fracture and internal brain hemorrhaging. She was just 18 years old. Her death sparked outrage and heartbreak, not only from her grieving family, but from the online community that had grown to love her art. Rafi Tulfo, a prominent Filipino senator and journalist, reported on her case and gave voice to her family's fight for justice. They demanded accountability from the school, citing negligence, lack of a medical response, and the emotional manipulation that led Francesca to keep performing despite her injuries. In the months following her death, her twin sister Francine stepped in to preserve Cheska's legacy. On June 24th, she uploaded a short film titled Cine Gang, a school project Francesca had animated before her accident. More unreleased content would follow as Francine worked through grief to honor her sister's memory. On November 28th, Francine released a 23-minute tribute video titled I Miss You. It opens with home footage, Francesca laughing, drawing, being herself, and then in a soft voiceover, Francine shares their story, how it feels to lose not just a sibling, but a twin and a best friend. In 2024, Francine took over the Cheska channel. She uploaded new videos in Francesca's style, continuing the stories they once talked about together. It's a bittersweet continuation of a channel that began with one heart and now beats with two. Francesca's story is a heartbreaking reminder of how fragile life can be, how systems can fail, how silence can cost a life, and how even the brightest stars can fade when we least expect it. But through her art, her voice, and the love of a sister who refuses to let her be forgotten, Cheska lives on. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the Shadows of YouTube for more stories from the internet's forgotten corners. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.
My name is Jessie, and I'm going to sing I Love You So by the Walters. It's a pretty sad song, but it's a pretty awesome song too. So I hope I hope you like it. Gotta pack my things and leave you behind. This feeling so then I know that I made up my mind. Hope you feel what I felt when you shattered my soul.